What if the end of the world
is not a disaster, but a wish? What if the final monster doesn't come from space, but from the deep? Today, we dive into a myth that is as old as fear itself, the Leviathan, and a desire hidden in humanity's subconscious, the Doomsday Wish. Welcome to a story of prophecy, primal monsters, and the terrifying thought that maybe, just maybe, humanity wants to end itself. Doomsday Wish. It sounds like a contradiction. Why would anyone wish for the end? But history, psychology, and even religion suggest something chilling. Humanity has always flirted with apocalypse, from the Book of Revelation to nuclear threats, from climate catastrophes to artificial intelligence. There's a deep-rooted desire to reset, to end what we can no longer control. Psychologists call it Thanatos, the death drive. A subconscious yearning for destruction when chaos becomes unbearable. For some, doomsday isn't a nightmare, it's an escape. The world is breaking apart, socially, politically, spiritually. And when people lose faith in salvation, they start praying for destruction. And if there's one creature that embodies destruction, it is the Leviathan. First mentioned in the Bible, Leviathan is a sea serpent of chaos, a god-level beast that no man, no king, no army can defeat. Its skin is impenetrable. Its breath sets coals ablaze. Its heart is hard as stone. But what if Leviathan isn't just myth? What if it's metaphor for something real? Some say the Leviathan is rising again, not as a monster from the sea, but as the chaos we've created ourselves.
Leviathan could be more than myth.
Throughout history, sea monsters have been reported by sailors and explorers. But here's the twist. There are real creatures that fit the Leviathan profile. Colossal squid, 14 meters long, living deep in the abyss. Blue whales the size of a bus, yet stealthy and ghost-like. Megalodon, once the apex predator, could a few still survive in uncharted trenches? 95% of the ocean is still unexplored. The Leviathan could be down there, waiting, or worse, it could be inside us. The Leviathan also symbolizes the price of unchecked power. In 1651, philosopher Thomas Hobbes described Leviathan as a metaphor for the state, a massive, godlike government created by men to protect themselves, but which can grow monstrous in its own right. Our creations become our captors, and the more we fear chaos, the more we build leviathans of control until they rise up and consume us. Is the Leviathan not a monster, but a warning? Why are apocalyptic movies so popular? Why do people binge end-of-world content when the real world is already collapsing? It's the doomsday wish again. We fantasize about destruction because we secretly long for clarity. In a ruined world, the rules are simple. Survive, protect, start over. Maybe we want doomsday, not for death, but for rebirth. The Leviathan doesn't just destroy, it clears the path for something new.
The Leviathan may be real,
Or it may be us. The doomsday wish may be a myth, or it may be our silent scream for change. But if we recognize the beast, if we stop wishing for the end, maybe we'll finally start creating a beginning. What if the end was never the point? What if survival is a choice? Subscribe for more mysteries. Comment, do you think the Leviathan is real? Share this with someone who believes in the unknown.